Can somebody please explain to me what the point is of these debates? This debate format. It's old, it's boring, it's dry. Nothing new to see here, folks. Nothing new. Now, I will say this. Vance did come out on top, in my humble opinion. Seemed like the stronger candidate. But aren't you tired of people talking about abortion, the economy, what's going on in the Middle East, immigration? You know, it'd be really refreshing if we had Trump or Vance up there saying, you know what, it's all bull crap. Enough of this Q&A. Let me tell you how it is. That's what we need. We need somebody to be real. What are you going to do for me? And it all proves my point, as I've said before. Maybe it's time to rethink this thing called the presidency or the vice presidency. So this was hosted by CBS. Welcome back to the channel, Culture Confederacy. Here it's Wednesday, so happy Wednesday, everybody. And if you're new to the channel, no fancy graphics, epic soundtracks, pretty boy camera angles. Chew me my smartphone, the news of the day, and this mission, this crusade to preserve great art, music, history, and culture. So post-debate, CBS held this poll. They interviewed 1,630 people. Do 1,630 people, trying to do this in one take. Do 1,630 people, do they represent you? Or do 100 people represent you in your community? No. We got 300 some odd million that live in the United States. And both of these parties, Republicans, Democrats, they buy into the same agenda. They both love big government. This idea of nationalism. And even though they had differences last night, they were pretty much throwing straws at the same idea. So, according to this poll here at CBS, now the interesting thing about this poll is these same people were contacted prior between September 27th and September 30th to see if they would watch the debate last night. So they give the favorability, unfavorability rating here. So they say for Walz, 52% before, 60% after. His favorability was 52%, 60% after. Unfavorable before, 41%, 35% after. Haven't heard enough, 6% compared to 5% after the debate for Walz. Vance, 40% favorable before, 49% after. You get the picture. So when it comes to issues such as abortion, healthcare, the economy, for Vance, 38% said he did a better job. Walz, 62%. Regarding healthcare, Walz came out on top at 59% compared to Vance at 41%. The Middle East was a tie, though. The Middle East was a tie. I think that's interesting because that goes to show you that both parties believe that we should have some stake in places like the Middle East, when the fact is we should be more focused on the homeland. The purpose of the federal government is to protect the homeland, oversee international trade, foreign affairs, keep that trade in an arm's length, and settle disputes between states. That's the purpose of the federal government, not to promise you health care or abortion rights or Social Security, which is nowhere in the Constitution. On the issue of immigration, Vance 52%, Walz 48%. So who won the debate? Well, there's no real winner here because each side, if you watch the debate and you're a Democrat, you're going to think that the Democrats won. If you're a Republican and you watch the debate, you're going to think the Republicans won. But this proves my point again that we need something new, and maybe it's time to rethink this thing called the presidency, the vice presidency. So I thought I'd share these numbers with you. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you know what to do. You can follow me at Instagram, #JasonComposes, because I write music in my spare time. Or go to X, Culture Confederacy, at CultureConfed1 on X. You can also find me at Substack. So this is the Culture Confederacy saying peace out. Stay safe, everybody. God bless this thing called the United States. I'll catch you next time, and y'all have a great Wednesday. Take care.